Hi everyone! We are from Section 1, Group 2. We would like to present our innovation on InGoG, Interactive Games of Grammar.
Now let's look at problem background. The subject that we are focused on is English language, mainly on grammar component, and the problem that we have identified is using SVA correctly in positive simple sentences. And there are three main reasons. The first one is lack of interest in grammar lesson. The second one would be the interference of their first language, and thirdly would be
lack of interactive and interesting teaching tools.
The participants that we have chosen consist of Year 4 students. There are 32 of them and they are all from mixed abilities. Problem was majorly observed among the mixed ability Year 4 learners through their worksheets and writing tasks.
In fact, whenever it comes to writing and grammar learning, the lessons are stressful. Plus, the activities and materials are separated. Teachers and learners have to get or access these materials from different sites and places. Thus, this may be inconvenient for them. Therefore, to ease the teaching and learning, we produce a courseware which applies the concept of game-based interactive PowerPoint slides, and later we named it as Interactive Games of Grammar, InGoG. This product becomes a one-stop center of the notes, games, and practices. It is fun to play and user-friendly, which uses Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's see how it is used. This is the layout and design of the cover page in the game-based interactive slides. In this slide, there is a picture of a robot connected to an audio recording.
Hi everyone, I am EP001. Now, we are going to play InGoG, Interactive Games of Grammar, Subject-verb Agreement.
It acts as a host in the InGoG interactive slides, whereby the users would listen to its introduction and instructions in the following parts. The users need to click Let's Start button to begin. There are 5 main sections, which are Warming Up, Let's Learn, Superboard, Games, and Closing. Each slide across InGoG includes the primary triggers of navigations and interfaces. At the bottom left side of the layout, Back and Next buttons allow users to go to the previous and the following slides respectively. Home button directs users to the first page of the particular activities. On the other hand, on the right side, Menu and Interface pop-up directs users to the main menu slide where they can choose the major sections. This is the one. Meanwhile, users are able to return to the first and initial page by clicking on the main option. To end the learning session, users click Exit button. Let's move to the first section, which is Warming Up. The features in the section are text box, a variety of animations and triggers. The users are able to check their answers here and obtain immediate feedback by clicking on the yellow check box. Let's look at the second section, which is Let's Learn. In this section, the users are provided a comprehensive set of notes of the concepts of SVA. In order to ease the user's understanding, the Superman chart is created and presented. One of the purposes of having this chart is to help them identify the correct SVA to the sentences. The third activity is Superboard. Generally, there are 2 sets of the board game prepared. one player and multiple players. In addition, a digital Wheel of Fortune is created and attached in the board game. Instead of using a tangible dice or spinning wheel, the digital wheel eases the users in playing the game. Let's try out this. Next section is the games.
Please click on the game that you want to play.
Drag and drop. Click and drag your answer to the box provided.
For example, this is how it can be done. The users are able to obtain the immediate response and feedback based on the answer input inserted.
Closing.
Continue. Please press the play button and select My Own Puzzle.
Now, please click on the game that you want to play.
Drag and drag your answer to the box provided.
In order to test the effectiveness of InGoG in helping learners learning SVA, we conducted a small-scale experimental research. 32 participants were involved in this testing. They were divided into two groups, which were experimental group learning with InGoG and control group learning without InGoG. The research tried to answer the following research question. Is there any significant difference in the scores among learners between control and experimental groups? There are two hypotheses examined: null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. The sessions were conducted online via Google Meet with the participants. Based on the results, it can be observed that the post-test mean of experimental group was 24.55, which was higher than control group, 20.56. Based on the result of independent sample t-test, after determining the normality of the data, the significant value p was 0.00, which was less than alpha value 0.05. Here, the results rejects the null hypothesis. Hence, there is a significant difference in the scores among learners between control and experimental group. This indicates that InGoG was able to help learners learn and absorb the concept of SVA effectively.
Market survey. Market survey aims to understand the demand in the target field. Based on the survey conducted to date, there is a limited amount of complete game-based interactive courseware available and provided in the market. There are grammar card games and board games sold among teachers, however, they are not user-friendly. Thus, this product aims to digitalize these materials and tools so that it can be handy and easily accessible for the users. Plus, most of the games found are played in a short period and fewer exercises provided. In addition, British Councils and TESOL International Association require the internet access as they are conducted online. Unlike the proposed product, it is available in both offline and online. Hence, for learners and teachers who do not have the internet access, they are still able to proceed their lessons offline. Furthermore, some of the similar products are only utilized for educational research purposes, but they are not available in the market. The products are not able to cater the needs of the teaching and learning settings. For example, interactive PowerPoint slides, handshake coding technique, language and board games. In order to gain more understanding the needs of the potential users on InGoG, an empirical survey was conducted among random teachers and learners in primary schools. The findings from the survey showed that the products are desirable and able to fulfill the users' needs and demands. That's all from us. Thank you.